Where is Doral, you ask? Well, it is that close to Miami International Airport. What, 2 or 3 miles away at the most?
Tops.
At tops. So we get a lot of this action out here at the golf course. And let me show you something that you're not liable to see every day. The first time ever that an airplane has been displayed at a PGA Tour event. That's a Citation CJ1. John Cook flies one of these, by the way. It's a business jet. Well, on Wednesday, a hole-in-one on 15 would have won that player $300,000 worth of flight time. It didn't happen. But here's the question, Roger. How do you get an airplane onto a golf course? Well, here's what you do. You get somebody with enough juice to close down a highway at night.
And people were calling in thinking a plane had crashed on a road out there. And I keep thinking about the people that maybe were coming home from the nightclubs with a few too many and seeing this coming down the road. I mean, my goodness.
It gives a whole new meaning to the term fly the green. Well, as I said, aviation, Roger, is a big part of this event, something you have to deal with. This is the Shea Stadium, if you will, of the PGA Tour from time to time.
That was a larger shadow than the CJ1 cast.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That's a beautiful machine. I can only wish and wonder what it's like. Now here's Gary Nicklaus at 18, his second shot to the par 4.
Drive in the center of the fairway and a beautifully played iron.
Tell you what, these Nicklauses are dialed in, aren't they?
Miami Tower, this is Cessna 31 Yankee Tango. Are you sure you want me to land here?
Roger, Yankee Tango, clear for immediate landing.
Okay, here we go. I did it. Just landed a jet on the golf course. Whew. What a beautiful course. It was a dream. It was just a dream. What is this doing here?
You know, I see this thing over here. I guess it better be a Harrier to get in there, huh? How'd they get that thing in here? Seriously.
No, we actually towed it over here at 1 o'clock in the morning.
The police escort said they got several calls that a jet had crashed on 58th Street, and we were happy to tell them that was not the case.
The jet now rests on the 15th hole at the Doral. And if anyone gets a hole-in-one during the Pro-Am of the 2003 Ford Championship, they win the plane and a pilot for 1 year.
The statistics say it's maybe 8,000 to 1, but these pros were pretty good, and a couple of them have already rolled it right by the lip.
Well, they had a Rolls Royce 1 year at Vegas, and some interesting things, but that's by far the most interesting.
You're going to hit the ball. If you make it in the hole, we're going to give you that airplane.
No airplane.
Yeah, a little bit. That did it. The plane landed right on it. Airmail.
Winning something like this would be a dream. I mean, it's a real plane, it's really here, and it's really up for grabs. The only thing that wasn't real was me flying it.
Green sits about 8 or 10 feet above the level of the fairway. Back to 15.
The beautiful par 3 15th. This is the Ford Championship, but there's been another vehicle parked on site this week. First time a business jet aircraft has ever been on display at a PGA Tour event. In the Pro-Am earlier this week, 300 business hours were at stake if any player aced it. They didn't ace it, but look what the transportation was in the middle of the night earlier this week. They towed it from the nearby airport at 2 o'clock in the morning. The golf course, they finally got it there, but not before the local police department got some phone calls at the station saying that what the heck is a plane doing out the streets of Miami in the middle of the night? And you can see what a short distance it is from Miami International, but they parked the beautiful CJ1, Citation CJ1 out there, and they've kept it there on site, even though if a tournament player makes a hole-in-one here, they wouldn't get the 300 hours, but that was for the Wednesday Pro-Am. And for the tournament now, they get a little slower brand of transportation, which is right behind Bob Tway there, the Ford Expedition. I guess that Cessna knows a couple of ways to beat traffic through the air and on the ground in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's something. I thought maybe the wings folded up for transport. It was like a demo plane, with no engine and just folded up wings.
Yeah, code word was Operation Cessna.
Yeah.